Chapter 4, Pump for the Tourney. And I would say I would entitle this chapter The Six Man Ceilings on the Court. Like, somewhere in there, I would have to say, where do I want to pick up? I would pick up at like a highlight reel of Reggie's. Like, he always started tip off. So, to like start tip off of the game, I'm looking at the ceiling and the electricity he's giving off, like you could see like an omni basketball guy like watching from heaven. He had his games where he had his highlight reels of dunks, maybe assists, rebounds, like the dude had hops. But somewhere in there, with on every play, if you concentrate, like on the ceiling of the light of Reggie in his hop game, I'm telling you, could see ninjas, fairies, Count Dracula. It was like a good episode of like Last Dragon. You know how like he and they're powering up on the Gozu uh ovals. I mean, could I see oval Gozu's symbolism and like the tip off and the ceiling of the court? Yes, I could. And somewhere in there, like it got juicy, man. Reggie had good hair, of course. So the girls played with his hair on the court. His skin was rather just wet, but at the same time, looking at like Reggie's sweat and like the ceilings at every game on the court and the electricity gave off. I guess the tip off or the electricity pumping throughout the court, it kind of gave off like the 6 man type vibe. Like every game, every seat was filled. Reggie was a seat filler for the games. And looking at it from like a flying like electricity point. Of course, I could see Lord Raiden. A little Sub Zero. Reggie was a pretty cold basketball player. I could see blue stuff falling from the ceiling on Reggie. Man, who else could I see in there? Uh, who else is in the lights? Of course, Big Mama. You can see Big Mama some days play on the court. Like somewhere in there, her shoes was just on the court. um, uh, like you can see like a fast forward remark from some of the other players with Reggie's style. Like damn, uh, you see some of your favorite university coaches. Definitely a lot of like um beautiful air. Airy glow too beautiful for this world. Like I had this like omni glow that presented itself from the ceiling. Like who else could I see? It's kind of strange. I kind of seen Big Bird, Tom Mike, The Last Dragon. Uh, of course, you can see Bone Thugs and Harmony on the court some days. All from like a 6 man point of view. Like a little Jay Z. Uh, it was like who was bagging Reggie on the court? Coach Wright was bagging Reggie on the court. So of course you can see like Let On Cost a Thing. The movie Let On Cost a Thing, some of my favorite flicks. Um, a little Double Dragon, a little Super Mario. Um, I'm trying to get to the nitty gritty of it. Some of my favorite characters. Uh, Man, of course, like looking like at the banner in the ceiling some of my homeschool games like Berkner. You can see Meteor Man. Um, oh man. Uh, well, how could I set these games? This is just one of many. Uh, uh, of course, looking in the audience, like some of the characters, I see like Tinkerbell, Peter Pan, the guy, the little girl from Peter Pan with the little wand and the green stuff that floated. Uh, uh a little Mickey Mouse, Disneyland, Disneyland. Uh, but yeah, looking at the ceiling of the game and like looking into the audience for most of my plays and like listening. Of course, I can see guys and goddess. I can see goddess. Looking at how at some of the names in the audience while the play was going on. Like, it was this girl named Crystal that used to pinch my butt at my games. But I was at one game and I'm looking at the ceiling while I'm about to dunk it. And you see like all these watery crystals falling out the sky. Like in the ceiling, it was kind of like a diamond in the sand of the ocean, a depthness that rose to like the fluorescent diamonds of the water. It was like a diamond at the bottom of the ocean rising to the water. I could see a treasure chest with all like that was buried in water. I could see Allen Iverson, uh, Steve Francis, Shaq, uh, man, a lot of Ray Allen. I could see. Oh man. Um, good ones, good ones. What else could I say? What else could I say? But all this presented, like, of course, I could see like Vanity from Seventh Heaven. I could see Seventh Heaven on the court. Uh, all presenting itself out the electricity of the lights. Too many tonight. Too many. Yeah, yeah.